how long ago did the band start?
Well,
there was a band name that was the Harlem Shakes.
There was a band name that was the Harlem Shakes that wasn't the Harlem Shakes as we know it.
Right.
Basically, this version of the band is 2 years old.
Okay.
As of this month.
Pretty much all the material is new from that period.
All of it. Like we wrote Burning Birthdays.
We wrote
Burning Birthdays with, you know, in like basically working every weekend for like, what was it, 3 months or something. Right after we met Todd, we just kind of like, we were doing a lot of jamming. We were just like.
Todd, the guitarist, joined the band, yeah, pretty much exactly 2 years ago. And at that point, we were pretty close to being on the verge of breaking up.
Okay.
Well, we basically had. We had like
one
band.
Our
basically
guitarist
broke
at the
up.
time quit. Yes,
our guitarist at the time quit, and all the songs were based around lead guitar lines.
Yeah.
And we sort of were like, well, and we kind of didn't like that old band, and we wanted to do something new, and we just kept the name,
and
so we didn't have to.
We
like,
basically
play
retreated.
You know, 20 times.
We retreated to our cave, and you know, said we're going to start over, and we were fortunate enough to meet Todd from Friends of Friends, and.
No, because it's like we're one of these pretty democratic bands in terms of like arranging the songs. People, you know, people kind of do their own thing, and everybody tells everybody else what to do. And sometimes it's really great, and we sort of have these like transcendent moments. And sometimes, you know, somebody like.
We once read a review. I don't remember whether it was a live show or a review of our EP. This was maybe a year or so ago. That the writer described our music as if as if we had been writing to consensus, as if our process was consensus based, and that they could hear that in the music, and that resonated pretty well with us.
I mean, that's the thing, is like everybody signs off in our band on everything we do, which makes it really, really hard, but also
sometimes really slow, and of late far more
like
quickly.
we scrap, you know, like we write, there's a lot of, you know, like secret Harlem Shakes songs like floating around the cutting room floor, you know.
Yeah.
Like we definitely are pretty tough on that, on ourselves.
Are you bitter about any of them?
I personally am very bitter
They got
about
away.
all of them.
Which one?
But
I have
you know.
one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Joy.
Yeah. This was a song that when we wrote it, we liked it so much that we called it Joy. And then we cut it almost immediately.
That didn't last.
Yeah.
Was that everyone turning against the song at the same time, or was there like
of,
one person that
no,
decided?
That was pretty consensus-y.
Yeah, it was. We couldn't figure out how to open it up.
It was like really ambitious song with a lot of different parts. Like you know, I mean that song was pretty nuts. It was good, but it had like a lot of.
There was like 30 seconds.
It was like
of
prog
pure
pop.
bliss.
You know, it was like tons of parts. Yeah.
I mean, can you give me what's a song on the EP that was principally your work, and then what's another one that came out of a jam session, for instance?
Let's see. Old Flames.
Old Flames is a jam.
Sure.
Felt Wings is a jam.
And then we just sort of like do it in a rush. Yeah, Felt Wings was a jam. Sickos is not a jam.
Sickos is like
Carpetbaggers is not a jam. Carpetbaggers is Write It and Ruin It.
Yeah, Carpetbaggers is the
but you know
prototypical.
What, like, I Ruin It, you know, I'm just jokingly bitter. Like
yeah.
I like the arrangement that we came up with way better than the like.
It was supposed to be a tiny
version of Carpetbaggers sucked.